Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast.
If you're watching on the YouTube this week, you're probably aware that we're actually missing a member.
We are, indeed.
Yes, so
We've done some research.
We came to the studio. We saw he wasn't here and we go, well, something's up. What's going on? So we've searched it up on social media, the internet. We've actually seen that he's got arrested.
He has. We're
And
doing donuts.
Donuts, shutting down a street, arrested in Dagestan, Russia.
Yes. Poor Hasbulla.
Hasbulla.
Mate, free Hasbulla, seriously.
You thought it was aged for those podcast listeners.
Well, I look like I'm being in prison with this haircut. Thanks to
Where's all your hair
thanks
gone?
to Cowboys putting on a clinic against the Chooks.
Clinic. Clinical.
They were clinical. But back to Hasbulla.
Yes.
What has he done?
All right, so the research says that Hasbulla was arrested in Dagestan for multiple driving offences during a wedding celebration.
But he can't even drive. He can't reach the pedal.
So apparently
he's innocent.
Look, I have no idea,
Free's
but
a
all
great
it says is Hasbulla and friends blocked the main road to do donuts. He later apologised and confirmed he wasn't driving.
Okay, I was going to say, maybe he was on the guy's lap or something.
But free Hasbulla. Our
Mate.
man, we need him back.
Mate, if he's not out
Our
by
producer.
now, it's
We
going to
need
be
him
right.
back.
He's literally our producer. I don't know how this podcast is going to get up. I don't know how you're listening
It's
to
probably
it.
not going to be up.
It's not
So
gonna
we're
be up.
literally talking to no one right
We're talking to
now.
no one.
Because, our producer's in jail.
But yeah, so apparently it's a common thing for weddings to do donuts on the street and he was just caught up in it. But yeah, not ideal for Hussy.
Nah, not ideal, but
Hopefully-
he has enough money to get back.
Yeah, I'm sure he's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Apparently he was driving one of those, red and yellow cars that
At
used
Macca's.
that you used to drive around as a kid.
Those little toy cars.
Yeah.
Did doing burnouts in them, but
Not ideal, but let's talk about the other missing piece of the puzzle for the podcast, your hair age.
yes. Well, Mick, you were with me on Sunday, and I knew as soon as it started bucketing down rain,
Yep.
I was in for a big one. I was cursed.
It was head shaven Sundays, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. And as soon as it was raining, Cowboys scored 2 tries, and I was like, accepted my fate. I was like, I have absolutely butchered it. And literally, as soon as 20 minutes left, we just shaved my head off.
That was it.
It was game
20
over.
minutes to go.
We just knew it was
We knew.
over.
Like Roosters, they were dead. They did 18 errors and 41 missed tackles.
They were in trouble.
He betted on
can't win a
boldness
game like that.
and failed. I did say that Cowboys were going to be the upset.
No, you said that via message, not on the podcast. I'm not going to cop that.
Yeah.
But
You are looking good, age.
Thank you.
It's different.
What do you reckon?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
It's the awkward phase.
Yeah, like when it 2 weeks in advance or 3
I
weeks
still reckon
later.
a 0 would go down well
0.
on the top.
I might have to keep it short because the misso likes it.
Does she?
It grew on her. She's like, I actually like it.
No, she doesn't.
She
No.
likes it.
She's lying to you.
She's lying.
Because last time I did it, she was filthy. She's like, never get it again.
Yeah, but you went 0 last time. It was a bit too
I went
much.
1, didn't I? Like real close.
I think once you fade the sides, it'll be okay.
Yeah, I think so as well. But still, the hair's gone, and
You had a shit haircut anyway, so.
that's why I was like, it's not that bad. Like it was shit. I can admit it.
It was
So I
shit.
didn't lose too much. Just lost my dignity and pride and a lot of tears. But
So you've shaved
we'll
your
be
head.
back. I'm in the sin bin now.
You're in the bin?
A week off to refresh, revitalize. I'll be good.
So that was your weekend. Jim, anything special from your weekend? Moving to another place or anything?
No, nothing special. It was just great to see the Cowboys get back on track. I mean, we've been hoping for the last 5 weeks, but it's finally happened, and to Age's demise, which is good.
What was your D? Yeah, good D.
Our defence.
You didn't let it try until the last minute.
Yeah, and I was filthy they let that try in, but yeah, no, it was a great weekend, topped off with Age shaving his head. So
Even better.
yes, it was a great weekend for
I had
me.
a lot of people on social media roasting me. I had Roosters fans saying I'm actually happy now that I've seen this. You've made the loss so much better.
Yeah,
But as long as you guys are happy, I'm happy.
It was one of our most viewed reels, so well done, H.
And this might be the most viewed potty you've seen.
You're a good sport,
My bald
mate.
head.
well done.
But yeah, bet's a bet, so I have to cop it. And yeah, I won't shy away from more bets, but I will shy away from betting with the Roosters. They are fucking.
Just on that,
Yeah,
you know, the Dolphins are 5th on the ladder.
Well, yeah, I'm shitting it. I'm shitting it. I've looked at my live odds to go out clubbing in a dolphin suit.
Yeah.
And it's $1.90 live odds.
So Dolphins to make the top 8, you go clubbing
Yep.
in a dolphin suit.
In a dolphin suit,
The
the
same
whole-
the
the
same
whole
one that
time.
you did the podcast with?
Yeah,
Oh,
Same
that's
one.
bad.
I know. So I'm $1.90. They got the bye this week.
They'll be in the top 4 by the end of the week.
I'm worried. So they're gonna they're the real deal, I reckon.
You know what I'm
They
more
can easily
disappointed
make
about?
the
Wayne Bennett's 900th game, and none of us thought to be like, oh, they're going to win
I
for
actually
him.
didn't know until the day before.
Yeah, literally on the day, I was like,
And then
fuck.
they just rang
That's
alarm
bad.
bells. I'm like, oh no, here we go.
Here we go. Sharks are
Battle
going
of the
to.
Fins.
Sharks are going to get
24-0.
rolled.
They were just on fire, the Dolphins. But anyway.
But you always had that feeling, oh, Sharks going to come back. Sharks going to come back.
Yeah.
And then it got to like, what was it? I don't know, near 30-0
Yeah,
or 26-0.
And it was over.
No, they're in trouble here.
it's game over. But
Yeah. What'd you get up to, Jim? You do anything?
I asked Jim already.
You did?
Yeah.
yes.
He said he shaved his head.
What'd you
No.
get up to, Mick?
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
No,
At
no
least
worries.
someone cares about
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah. Oh, no one
Friday
really
night
cares.
started off with a bang. Apart from my favourite Selwyn Cobbo scoring a hat trick, I attended an engagement.
Yep.
And so, ready, this is the mouthful. It is my girlfriend's brother's sister's brother's engagement
Turn
party.
it up.
Mate,
Yep.
You've lost me.
You've lost me.
I'll say one more time for those following at home. My girlfriend's brother's girlfriend. Oh,
Nah,
fuck
your
it.
girlfriend's brother's girlfriend's.
My girlfriend's brother's fiance's brother.
Right.
Okay.
I think I said sister, so I probably
you
fucked it
stuffed
the first time.
The first time, yeah.
Either way, he invited me to his engagement. I met him a few times. I walk in, he goes, "We are blessed with royalty here." It's the cast patrol. He said that him and his workmate Ziggy put it on at work. They watch the clips every day.
At work.
They put
They
it
love
on.
it.
They love it. They love it. He wanted to know who I had for the New South Wales halves. He goes, "You have to say it on the potty. I want a shout out." So Mikey, happy engagement. And here's your shout out, brother.
Happy engagement, Mikey.
Shout out to Mikey.
So,
How
yeah.
good.
But
Just
yeah,
remember, it's my girlfriend's brother's fiance's.
No one cares. Shout out to you, Mikey. What about the cast character this week, boys?
There's only one. It
There
has
is
to be
only
you.
one.
Do I get it?
It's locked. Locked
you.
in.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations,
Thank
eh? Is that
you.
your
Thank you.
first one?
Thank you. No, I've
No,
been multiple cast character of the week.
But
Yeah.
that was a deserving.
Was there
one.
anyone close?
There was.
There was someone close.
Jimmy and I found it midweek. It was
Benny
made us
Allen.
laugh. Yes.
Yes, over the Warrnambool Carnival. He so he did it last year. He drives down a Winnebago and he sort of parks it outside Whalers, which is I think one of the big pubs down at Warrnambool. Parks it out the front and then all the jockeys stay, get pissed, sleep in it, wake up, ride the next day. How
Win.
good.
Really? All
Yeah.
the jockeys get
Us-
pissed.
They did like an interview for it with
Yeah.
horse racing, and they go into the Winnebago.
Zach Spain was in a bit of trouble.
Zach Spain's fucking one eye half open. He's at the bottom just going, I have no idea who's he. But yeah, so let's get a Winnebago, boys, and let's
we
go
should.
down to the
Drive
pool
down to the pool.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
next
Apparently it's
year.
hectic.
100%. That's what I call a win.
Well, I tell you what, we'll do it, Mick, if we get more dabble wins.
Yes.
And we got a lot last week. Starting with Cobbo first try, paying $7, 14 copies, and he was a part of our stats video.
He was.
So we fucking called it.
We called it.
That was fluky. And then our 18th man got Calm Pereira to
Two or
score
more.
2 or more.
When I saw him submit that 18th man bet, I was like, that's it. Free win for us.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, Sam Wilson, you fucked it.
You fucked it. But congrats, Sam. That's
broke the streak.
that's a big win, and you broke the streak.
Broke the 18th man
Both
curse.
great tries as well.
Yeah, that one where he didn't pass the Fozzo and he just like chipped
Chip
and
and
chased. Robbed his hat trick, but good try in the end.
Yeah.
We had $5.50 for Cobbo and Walsh to score 3+.
That-
Combined,
well, that
that
was-
was 23 copies.
Cobbo
And
done by
did
himself.
it himself. Didn't even need Walsh.
Criminal.
Didn't even need him. We had AJ score 2+ on his 200th game.
Yeah. Almost had a Hattie.
Nearly had a Hattie at the end. We had 10 copies on the double, so that was good.
Yep.
We had an NBA Boston versus Philly same game multi, $6.52. That was very good. And then to top it off, Angus cried the score from the bench, scored in the last minute.
Literally
very
the,
good.
the
Very
9
lucky.
seconds.
Literally like broke through
Yeah.
last minute. We'll take it. And then today on Tuesday when we're recording, $4.60 Knicks versus Heat same game multi.
Yes.
And
So-
plenty of horse winners,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
You were
on
on
Saturday.
fire.
We
You
were
were
on
on
fire
fire.
over the weekend. I think we had about 10 plus winners on Saturday.
Yeah.
Everyone was loving it, so plenty of
Yeah,
value.
the horses are going good, especially Saturday.
Yeah.
But it's perfect. We'll just quickly jump to it, boys. This Saturday, we're actually going live on Dabble.
We are.
We're going live on Dabble.
What time? Around 2 p.m.? Or?
2, 3, somewhere around then. We'll confirm the details, but us three will be hosting the live stream with our good mate, Tommy Poppins.
Yes.
So we'll be doing horse racing tips, bit of banter, and then
Bit of footy.
3 p.m. the South game starts. So hopefully we can maybe bit of live commentary.
Because
I don't
people
know,
always
or live-
ask,
Yeah.
people always ask us for horse tips, and we go, "Oh, it's on Dabble, it's on Dabble," and they go, "Yeah, but I miss it." We go, "Turn post notifications on,"
Turn them
Yeah.
on.
Put
and
the
then
bell
now
on.
you get Jimmy live.
Mate,
Ad
Jimmy
free.
live in flesh is hot.
Because
Bit of
Jimmy's
Yeah,
the
a
late
lot of
mail
pressure.
expert.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
just
like the 5 minute before the jump sort of guy.
less. Jimmy does 30 seconds, goes, number 7. What do you like?
Hopefully there's not a 30-second delay on the stream.
Oh,
Won't be
yeah, I hope
delay.
not. But that's this Saturday on Dabble. Make sure you sign up to Dabble so you can follow along the live stream. Also, copy all of our bets, like all the great wins that we had. And it's all around great event. Use the link in the description to sign up or use the code Cast Patrol upon signing up.
100%. If you don't have Dabble and you want to watch it, you can't watch it anywhere else. So download the app.
The greatest betting
you can
app.
you can
Best.
live stream it straight away.
You can punt on it, you can copy, you can banter on it and watch us live and ad-free.
Speaking of copies, Mick, we got to touch on our losses.
Yep.
We had 112 copies on our quaddie, NRL quaddie,
This was stiff.
in the
This was
Bulldogs
sick,
versus
man.
Raiders game.
Yeah.
It was called the quadruple J multi, all the J's.
Yeah.
So we hit Jordan Rapana,
Yep.
Jacob Preston. They both scored doubles. Jake Averillo.
That was all in the first half.
All in the first half.
half.
And we were waiting on Jack Whiten
Jeez, he was
for
there.
$67 multi to hit.
He was there.
He was so close.
Close.
Oh, we
So
thought we
Was there
had
another
it.
J that we could have put?
Oh, I had a look. I think there might have been another J. But like either way.
What about Jack Xavier Savage
Jack Xavier?
or Jat Tomoko?
I don't know if it works like that, but that would have been good. And maybe like a Judson Young or something would have been good.
That would have been handy.
But no, that was a loss. And then Jimmy, take us through this one.
Yes, another Happy Valley best last Wednesday. I think 2 Wednesdays in a row.
Yeah.
We've gone down.
This
one leg.
This one was like a 5-legger.
Yes, 5-legger. 58 copies, 37-1. Helene Feeling. Purton again, second. It's cost us 2 weeks in a row.
Should we send him a
Our good
DM?
mate, Zach.
Let him know?
Zach Purton.
We had him on the pod and he does this to us.
We'll let him know about it. And then,
Well, I've got his goggles, so forgive him.
on Tuesday, we put up a multi, $19, 1 leg again.
How many legs was in that? 4?
It was 5, but 1 scratch.
Oh,
but it was,
okay.
still would have got about 20-1. And yeah, 1 leg.
Yeah, that's very stiff.
So
Make
remember
sure-
to sign
there.
up.
Yep, sign up to Dabble. But remember, when you're gambling, gamble responsibly and
Yes.
set a deposit limit. And just remember, what are you really gambling with?
For free and confidential support, call
1-800-858-858 or visit the website.
gamblinghelponline.org.au.
Perfect. Okay, guys.
Well, we're in sync there, Jim.
that was very good.
We were very good.
Hopefully our tips are in sync this weekend like that.
We'll
But
try our best.
we got some exciting news, guys. We're actually dropping a new podcast this Sunday.
This Sunday, another special
Podcast
guest.
guest, yep.
People begging for a guest so they can back him. You can't back
You
this
can't
guy.
back this one. He's an ex-player.
Ex-player. It's Bryson Goodwin, former
Yes.
South Sydney, Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs and Cronulla Sharks legend.
Yes, and we're going to be dropping that 11 a.m. Sunday. So you got 3 hours before the footy. You recover from your hangover, wake up, have a nice brekkie, put the Bryson Goodwin podcast on.
Just before the footy.
And mate, it can't warm me up for the footy any other way.
Bryson Goodwin, I actually forgot how good of a career he had. Like, you look, he played 4 nations. He was part of that South Sydney Premiership team that went through to the grand
He was
final.
unlucky not to play.
Unlucky. He was there at South for years, just a defensive
he had a
centre.
massive career. He
Bulldogs.
was so underrated as well.
Oh, he was one of the leading try scorers in one of his opening seasons
And
for
he
the
can
Dogs.
kick goals as well.
Kick goals, yeah.
But like I said, you can't back him. But we've spoken about it before. He's a player manager.
Yeah.
So he manages some NRL talent. One of them, NRLW, Caitlin Johnson, any time to score.
So her first game,
Maybe.
you got to get on.
I don't know because
We
he
don't know the
he has
extent
so
of the
much
cast effect.
talent.
yeah.
Look, but maybe look into some research about what he's doing next and see if you can back it.
Yeah, we can't back him individually,
Yeah.
but there's definitely some cast effect value going around.
But that's Bryson Goodwin, 11 a.m. on Sunday, Australian Eastern Standard
yeah,
Time.
so stay tuned for
But
that.
let's go through our players in Spotlight. We do it every week. We recap on the past round
Yep.
and players that impressed us. It's not, we say it every week, it's not the players that was the star
it's not like Cody
highlights.
Walker.
No, because everyone knows them. It's not Cobbo because everyone knows
Everyone
Cobbo.
saw them. Everyone
It's-
saw how good they were.
Just the little things.
It's
Yeah.
called, you know the word subliminal?
Yeah.
It's where you don't see it, but you can feel it and you
Yes.
understand it.
Yes.
So that's what we're trying to do. Players in Spotlight, pretty much underrated players. Jimmy, kick us off.
I'm going to kick off. First game of the round, it was Big Red. Corey Horsburgh having an unbelievable season for the Raiders. 17 runs, 180 metres, 76 post contact, 30 tackles. Yeah, he's in great form, Corey.
They might even call him up to Queensland.
Yes, he's knocking on the door for Queensland selection.
Like people might think that's laughable, but like he's an Origin player.
Yeah.
Like
He's-
the way he just fucking puts hits on, he's aggressive.
He's really made
Got
that
an
13
engine.
his own now.
Got an engine as well. He plays minutes.
76 post contact
Yeah.
meters is what I know.
That, one of those runs in that first half,
20
you guys
metres.
see, like he was just carrying defenders.
And the Magic Round crowd was getting right behind him.
Yeah, so Corey Horsburgh for me.
Yes, I'm going to go another fridge. Valence Tafare,
Mate.
also known as Val Meninga, people have been calling him.
I did like
He's
that.
built like Mal Meninga,
He's huge.
playing centre.
Big boy.
Big, fast, strong. Mate, very impressive debut. Because if you look at him, he's very big and you don't expect him to be that fast.
Well, I remember watching
was
his
impressed.
Waikato, I've butchered that, Waikato New Zealand rugby highlights.
Really?
And for a centre, he is so big and fast. And you're like, this is not possible.
He's played league for 1 year.
1 year.
And it worried me though, because like he got burnt by Ronaldo straight away. And I was like, oh no, he's too big. He's going to get burnt in defence.
But that first try,
But he turned it around.
I think that's probably why he didn't start the season. Wayne was just sort of blooding him in.
Yeah.
But that first try,
Mate, well, that was one of 2 tries. He had 10 runs, 2 line breaks, 5 tackle breaks, and 20 tackles.
great debut.
On debut, got the win.
How good.
He'll be then like the week after the bye as well.
for sure, I think so.
What about you, Mick?
Mine was David Nofaluma. He got dropped and then injured and then back to the team last week against Penrith. Scored, helped them win. Now he's back against the Dragons in the Wooden Spoon Cup. 1 try assist, 17 runs, 151 metres, 31 PCMs, 2 line breaks, 7 tackle busts, and 3 offloads. He's going back to that old form of
Mate,
just
Noff is back.
workhorse. And some of those runs, there was one especially with about 10 minutes to go. Tigers are parked up in their own ends, and he's done a 20-metre run and offloaded it.
Yeah.
That's what
That
you want.
helps you.
That's what you want.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous they didn't have him the side to start the year, but yeah, he's made that his own.
Yeah, he's finding
that
form
right
again,
wing.
which is good.
So that was our players in spot. Now on to the round 10 team of the week. So we've partnered with The Corner Post on Instagram. He makes incredible graphics and he's incredibly knowledgeable about rugby league. So basically the rules that we've done is we've done a team of the week, 1 to 18. Every player that's picked has to be played in that position. So that includes the bench as well. Only exclusion is the 18th man. And these are based on what we thought were the best team players this week.
in their respective
Position, and not solely based on stats, because everyone goes, oh, but
Yeah, stats don't tell the full picture, you know.
yeah, because if they did stats, and someone like Edwards would probably win every fullback of the week
Yeah,
because
because
his
run
meters.
meters are crazy.
When someone like
Toto will
Latrell,
get every winger.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. So it's not on stats solely; it's based on combination of it.
Yeah. So as we said, the bench has to be named on the bench as well. So in fullback, we had Dylan Edwards, who was close there. Reece Walsh played good. Buller was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Edwards was our fullback. We had wingers, Cobbo and Sivo, hat-trick heroes.
Yep.
There were some good wingers though. To'o, he was close.
And Noff was close.
close.
Yep.
Khan Pereira was even close. We had Tomoko and Tafare in our centres. 5'8", Cody Walker. Stiff to leave Fozzer out.
And Dylan Brown was tough.
Yeah, Brown was
D-Bags
good as well.
Had a blinder.
Halfback Nathan Cleary. We left Katoa for Dolphins. He was
I
impressive.
think Cleary was impressive.
Cleary was actually had a lot of stats. I know we don't want to mention the stats, but he covered the park there. Front row, Fanua Blake and Tino.
Yep.
Yes.
We left Hass out because his numbers weren't as good as what he usually does.
Stiff.
No
Yeah.
attacking stats. Like he was good in run meters
Yeah.
and that, but it just wasn't the Hass we've seen the other weeks. Yep. And then we had Jeremy Marshall King hooker.
I love him at hooker.
Mate, he's
incredible.
a freak.
Yeah.
I love
Pushing
him.
for that Kiwi number 9. Brandon Smith's been a little out of form.
Dare I say he's close.
No, he's found his position. He wasn't a 5'8".
No,
No.
he's
When he first moved to hooker, he's like, I want to be top 5 hooker. And everyone just laughed at him.
And
I think he's there.
I think he's top 5
I
now.
think he's there. Second row for Feeder and Wilton.
Yep.
We left out your man, Jim, Lemelu.
Cons. He's on fire.
Cons the beast.
That's 3 in the last 2 games.
He's a good player.
Very good player.
Cotter Lock. I think we left our Big Red, but I
Tohu.
think the try got him over the
Yeah.
line. Yep.
Yeah.
And our bench, we had Sullivan, Lenu, Crichton, Madison.
Ooh, that's a good bench.
Who impressed you out of that bench?
Jaden Sullivan was very good when he came on,
I thought he earned a starting spot in this week, but I'm surprised he's still on the bench.
but yeah, mate, impact off the bench.
Lenu was gone.
I was going to say Lenu.
He's a
That
player.
try
He's so aggressive.
off
I
that.
love him.
Why
when
didn't
they
no one
made that
put him to
break-
fill up the fridge?
But when he made that break
know.
and he was just charging on that ball, it was
Yeah,
fuck.
no one was stopping him.
No one was stopping him from that.
What
close.
would you have done if you had to tackle him in that
Oh.
position?
I don't know.
Close the eyes and pray.
Literally close your eyes, put your body in front, and just hope he just.
Yeah.
Just
I
hope.
think he ran at 2 small guys as well. They tried their best.
It was the fullback in the.
Yeah, they just
It was
got
like a
flopped.
10-meter run-up as well. It was just charging.
Yeah, like off the back fence. It was fucked.
And then Angus Crichton played good. He's back in the starting side this week because of Butcher's out.
Maddo's been
And
playing good since he's
Maddo
been
was
back.
good. His numbers very impressed me. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, Maddo.
He's actually better off the bench than starting.
And our 18th man, Buller.
Mate,
We couldn't leave him out.
freak.
Fuck, he's good in attack and there's try-saving tackles.
Yeah.
He's done it 2 weeks in a row.
No, I think the Tigers got something special there in Buller.
He looks the sorts.
That was a round 10 team of the week. What about our round 11 stats, boys?
Well, here we go. Here are the round 11 stats that you need to know.
Broncos have not beat Storm at Amy Park since round 25, 2016. Boys, that's a lot of years ago.
That's a
Hoodoo.
lot.
It's a bit of a hoodoo.
I think Storm do win again. I think it continues this
think
streak. As good as Broncos have been, I think Melbourne at home is a different beast.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
Last week, they played shocking against South.
Well, look,
They were
South can't
shit.
beat Melbourne anywhere.
I know.
Away
It's
from
magic
Amy.
round, though.
Yeah.
We're good at magic round.
We're good at magic
4 out
round.
of 4. But in terms of Melbourne Bronx,
Tough game.
I think Melbourne get them.
But yeah, I think I'm with you. I think Storm at home, too good.
But Bronx, they'll give them a good run.
They
That's
are.
for sure.
Flying.
Bronx are flying. You know who else is flying?
Tell me.
Warriors have won 5 straight games against the Dogs by an average winning margin of 16 points.
Jesus.
Up the wires.
The Wars. People don't like them being called the Wars.
Really?
So you got to be careful.
They
Why?
don't like it.
A lot of people in the comments have been like, it's not Wars, it's Warriors. So
All the Warriors.
whatever you want to call them, but the Warriors, they're good against the Dogs.
Like to only concede 18 points to Penrith,
Yeah.
and they had a few
That
dodgy
was a
calls
good
go
game.
against
That was a
them.
good quality game.
Very good game.
They
They
were
were
in
in
it.
the
They were in
fight.
it.
Yeah.
So they've been in it the last 2 games, but they
Like we
made
said-
they made changes
We
this
said
week.
Roos, like the next 2 weeks was Roosters, Penrith, big tests for the
Yeah.
Warriors, and they haven't disgraced themselves at
Yeah,
all.
I was impressed. They're tough.
Very tough.
They get Volkman at 5'8" this week.
Yeah.
He'll be handy for
Volkman's
him.
pretty good.
Push Dylan Walker back to his preferred number 14 role, so works well.
Rocco Berry's back. That was interesting. Good old
Really?
Rocco. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the
For
side.
who's the
Back
winger that
in.
got injured? Cossie?
Cossey, yeah.
Cossey's injured, yeah. But yeah, what are we thinking? Warriors?
Warriors.
Warriors for me. The Roosters have not beaten the Panthers in Penrith since round 3, 2017.
Jesus.
My God.
Hey, that Penrith Stadium's, it's a fortress.
Bluebet Stadium.
Bluebet Stadium. Fuck. It's going to be tough.
And
The
they're
way
not
the
playing,
Roosters
and they're
play,
not playing well.
I'm not laying
No.
a finger on the Chooks.
Warriors.
I'm off 'em.
Roosters have been dog shit.
I'm off them.
Yeah.
Especially for you.
Yeah. Panthers haven't been that great either, to be honest. Their attack's so clunky.
So,
Like,
yeah,
it's not like it usually
Both
is.
They're
teams-
missing Appy, aren't they?
Yeah, Appy's a big loss. And
And
then that
Kick-Out.
left edge, kick-outs, like a big loss.
yeah,
but
both
just in
teams have been very
general-
disappointing.
Yeah.
But
I think Panthers,
Panthers get
At
the
home.
chockies.
they do get the
they'll
chockies, Mick.
keep the streak going. West Tigers have lost 14 games in a row played in Sydney.
That's not good for them.
And Souths are on a 6-game win streak. So
Big test for the Tigers.
I think we're just going to roll them.
You reckon?
Just going to roll them.
Roll straight through them.
Roll straight through
It's
them.
Indigenous round this week.
Is it this week?
I'm pretty sure it's this
There you
week.
go. Well, we have a big Indigenous base of players.
Yeah.
And they're all great players. So
Souths are on fire. Tigers have found some momentum, winning the last 2.
they've looked better.
They've looked a lot
I think
better.
they found their right team. They've picked the right team now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. But it's not enough to beat South. We're the premiership faves at the moment. We're on a roll.
But
And our
South-
run just gets easier.
But for South versing the Tigers this week, do they take the foot off the pedal? You
No,
reckon?
I think
I think the confidence is too high.
I don't think so. The first 10 weeks of our season have consisted of like Penrith twice, Melbourne twice, Roosters in there, throwing the Broncos, Sea Eagles, Sharks. Like we've played all the hard teams that need to be played.
Yeah.
This is our chance now to say, let's show the comp what we can do.
Let's get minor premier.
Let's do it. Let's put 50 points on the Tigers. Let's put the 50 points on Eels next week. Let's just put 50 on everyone.
Like our run in the next, say, 10 weeks is very,
Very
very
easy.
beneficial to
And
us.
you know what benefits South as well? We have bye rounds from round 16 to round 27, 3 of them.
got
We'll
3.
be fresh come finals time.
That does help us.
Not to mention-
we've earned it.
We've definitely earned it.
Scary stuff.
Dragons have lost their last 5 games by a total margin of just 13 points.
That's criminal. It's like a goal a game nearly, just over.
Oh, it's not good.
They got to find a goal kicker.
They dropped Lomax and now they've got
Jack Bird was
Jack
kicking.
Bird
No,
was
Sullivan
kicking.
was their kicker when he came on.
Oh, well, I think one. They lost by 2 again.
They won't beat the Cows. Though.
That's so stiff. You're a Dragons fan.
But Ben Hunt's 300. We just talked about
Yeah.
Wayne Bennett, 900.
300. That's a milestone.
That is quite
Well,
the
of course
milestone.
it's a
it's
milestone.
huge.
It's a big one.
Fuck
Huge
it. But we got to
milestone.
put him anytime.
Hopefully
milestone.
his team gets behind him.
I think he's $4 anytime, so that's worth a bet.
How's Hook still there? I've got no idea.
Mate,
but anyway.
Hook's going to get the hook soon. I don't know why he hasn't played Sullivan starting halves.
Just-
Put Hunt to the hooker role.
If I was the Dragons, I'd consider starting an OnlyFans because they just get fucked every week.
They do.
One of your best, Mick. That's what
Very good, Mick. Very
Been
good.
preparing all week.
Do you reckon they make money?
Oh, mate, they wouldn't be.
Oh,
Oh,
like a shit ton of
We're already
money.
getting, we're watching
shit
and get
loads.
fucked for free money anyway. So now we have to pay. I don't know.
Alrighty. The Parramatta Eels have won 5 of their last 6 versus the Raiders.
It's a good record.
Very good record.
They lose Moses though.
They do. Big loss.
That is a big loss.
Jake Arthur comes in.
Raiders playing good footy.
Yeah, I think they got 4 in a row. So shout out to the Raiders.
Yep.
Are they
impressive.
4 wins in a row?
I think they're 4 in a row.
Turning the season around.
Yeah.
Remember, I've got him in my top 8 Smoky. So
No, but I'll tell you something for free. They can't finish a game.
no, they can't.
They can't close off a game, and it
They
kills me
cannot.
every
But that's
time.
been the scenario for years. Remember when they used to blow
Happens
leads?
all the time.
Like the Dolphins game, they should have
Yep.
put it away, and they didn't. They
Bury
went
it.
back into the game. They went to extra time. Dogs game, they were up by a significant margin.
Just let them off the hook, don't they?
Just bring him back into the game. Just put him to bed. Let the fans ease. Ricky ease.
Turn it off.
Ricky was going to have a heart attack. I tell you that much for free.
I just don't know how I feel about Parramatta because they've not been playing that bad. Like their star players been playing well. It's just they just lose. I just can't explain
Parramatta,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, their D's not the best.
No, their edge defense is not there
Yeah.
like it was last year. Maybe
Too many missed tackles. in
Papali'i
crucial
was
areas.
a big loss for them.
Yeah.
Meters out the back, but
They got no problem scoring points. They
No,
got plenty of points.
just
How
defense.
good's D-Bag's been?
Yeah, D-Bag, especially last
Fucking
week.
hell, he was on. He's going to be on again this week.
Well, they've been telling
has
him
to be on.
They've been telling him to run the ball more.
And you
Has
can
to.
see
That's his biggest
ran
weapon.
for over 200 meters.
Just run the ball. That's his
And
weapon.
this week you'll probably see him step up even more because he's going to have to be the maestro in that
no
team.
Moses, so
Exactly.
yes.
Okay. Knights have won 5 in a row against Titans at McDonald Jones Stadium. They love playing at home. Mate, Titans are in good form, but Knights are off the bye. I think I'm going to go Knights.
I don't know about the
I'm going to
Knights.
back the stat at home.
Well, I'll tell you another stat about home teams between these two.
Yep.
Apparently the last 14, 12, one of these big numbers,
Yeah,
the home team has won every time
in this matchup.
in this matchup.
So the stats are saying Knights.
It's going to be one of those
But I like
high
Titans.
scoring games. Plenty
Yeah,
of points. In
There'll
this
be
one.
points.
I like the way Titans are playing. I'm going to go Titans for this one.
Titans are playing good footy.
I can't trust
Like
the
how they're
Titans.
going about their business. So.
I can't trust them. I reckon they're one of those teams where you're just like,
But Knights against Para were shocking.
yeah,
That was fucked.
I know. But like they had the bye, reset. They got 2 weeks pretty
Few
much
players
to prepare
going to
for
Bali.
this game. They went to Bali, yeah.
Apparently it was only Bradman
Apparently, it was
Best.
only Bradman Best. But anyway,
Ah, he can't win.
Oh, well, Braden will be on, mate. He'll be on anytime, Bradman Best.
Yes.
In the last 5 matchups between Sharks and Seagulls, the total points scored has been over 43 points.
So the line's probably going to be 43 and a half,
So
around there.
Get on.
We're going
Over?
overs
Watch it be 43 on the dot.
on the dot. Then you
They
cry.
know.
That's when you cry.
And people come
They
back
know.
to the stats video and go,
Yeah.
you sold me.
And they'll
over."
rob us.
But the way
But-
Sharks were defending last week against Dolphins and the way they can attack, you'd think it'll be over.
There's a good stat about Sharks. When they lose as favourite, they win the next week.
Yeah, I'm going to be tipping the Sharks.
I'll be tipping
They'll
the
bounce
Sharks.
back.
Yeah, Manly's still missing a few players.
Oh, and that's the stats.
Beautiful. And I don't know how we got Cobbo to score Hattie last week.
I have no idea.
That was criminal. Hopefully we can do some more magic.
Magic
this week.
round.
It was magic round.
Try score a
it was-
trifecta.
Try score trifecta.
Back for another week.
Yeah, so last week we did Ronaldo Mulatalo. That was me. I got it, so I'm a beast.
Yeah. And then I went Trell Mitt, did a few assists, didn't get the cookies, and then Jimmy went Sammy.
He went close.
He went close.
So as you know, we have the bet on if one person loses out of the 3, they
So
do
they
a
rule
chili
it.
shot.
yeah.
And I was shitting it because Sammy got so close.
He got so close
And I
so
was
many
like,
times.
fuck, my Sunday's already shit. I've shaved my head. This will top it
That
off.
would have topped it
If
off.
Sammy scored, that's it. You don't see me anymore.
That would have been the end of age.
But no, seriously, we got to fucking hit one of these.
Yeah, all right.
And
Jim,
I'm sick
you
of
actually
playing
haven't hit
safe.
one the entire.
Not one leg.
one.
of
What
your-
happens
your
is-
tips.
I'll pick one and they'll score the week after.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
usually how it goes.
Can we get one that's going to
So
score
you're
this
gonna
week?
pick-
So who did I go last
Phil
week?
Sammy. Are you going to stick with him?
No. But Sammy will score this week.
Yes.
Like Lamelu, we gave you so much shit. Now he
He
can't
gave me
stop
grief
scoring.
about Lamelu and he's on fire now. So, Age, kick us off this week. What do you got?
Okay. Game 1, I'm going Jerome Hughes. He has scored 8 tries in his last 8 games versus Bronx.
So you're going with stats.
I'm going with stats.
Okay.
Okay. So he just loves scoring against Bronx. So I'm not going to knock him.
Give him strength. Nick?
Good value.
I'm going with a player that's turned his career around in one season, David Fafita.
For Foyda.
I don't know what he's eating there with Tino, but they are just
good.
going incredibly well.
Dangerous.
Around $2.80 to score. He's a beast. potential fridge, but he's a second rower. I think he'll
Doesn't count, Mick.
he'll
But yeah.
tear up the nice right edge.
Love it. Jim, you going to get a winner this time?
Yes, last leg, hopefully. Murray Talangi.
How does he score? How does he score?
Go on, save.
Tell me how. What do you envision?
Drinky, cut out, Murray on the chest.
Floater?
Floater, left, ball in the left hand, puts it down the corner.
Classic. Good finisher, isn't he?
Great
And if you
finisher.
multi that up, you get $18.69.
On Dabble.
Pretty good for 3 try scorers.
Great odds.
I like this one.
I'm confident.
Not bad. Well, good luck and hopefully we win. We're bringing back another segment this week. It's Fact or Fiction Horse Racing Edition. Okay, so those that don't know how the game works, I'm going to give you a stat and you're going to say fact, you think it's true, fiction, false.
Okay.
Okay? So it's all horse racing edition. So this is Australia and worldwide.
Do we have buzzers? Like, do I have to do like a nee?
No, we're just going to
Say your
we're
name.
going to be fair. Okay. First one. There are more race courses in Australia than any other country in the world.
Fiction.
Yeah, fiction.
It's fact. Australia has over 350 race courses, more than any other country.
How many?
350 plus.
Probably.
350?
That's fair.
Plus.
Is that the most out of every country?
Mate, think about the
how
land.
Small, small the other countries are.
Really?
Yeah, that's a
50.
fair. That's a fair.
Okay, I thought it'd be
I
more
backed
than
it.
that,
I
to be
backed you
honest.
there, H.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb and dumber.
I thought like, I don't know, UK or something.
But UK's a small area. They don't have the space for it.
Okay.
We have
fair.
we have people in the middle of the desert in Northern
Got
Territory.
rolled there.
Okay. In Japan, there's a horse race where the jockeys ride their horses backwards.
That's got to be.
Fact. That's a fact.
That's fiction.
You're an idiot. It's fiction.
That's got to be.
Although
fiction.
there's some unique
what about the
race-
I thought
safety
you were trying to
measures?
trick us.
Yeah, that's why I put it in.
What about the safety measures.
I knew
man?
it. I knew it'd get
Can
one of
horses
you.
run backwards?
No, probably not. They can probably like walk backwards,
Yeah.
not race backwards. Fuck me
Mate, I
dead.
wouldn't be surprised in Japan. They do some crazy
Mate.
things there.
They do. They do.
But yeah.
The Everest is a Group 1 race in Australia.
Fiction.
Fiction. I'm back in gym.
Fiction. Although the Everest is the richest race, it is not deemed a Group 1. Jimmy, why is that?
You nearly got me there.
Don't know. I really don't know. But yeah.
So Jimmy's.
Should it be a group one?
I think because you have to
it's just-
pay for entry, so you can't be
And
classified.
you get a
as a-
slot. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a group.
So Jimmy's winning 1-0.
2-0. What about the fiction?
Yeah, 2.
2-1,
2-1.
2-1.
2-1. So it's technically 1-0.
Okay.
Okay. The longest horse race in the world covers a distance of 1,600 kilometers.
1,600 kilometers.
Not meters, not miles.
the longest
kilometers.
horse race. That's fiction.
1,600?
That's fiction.
1,600 kilometers.
Fiction.
1,600 kilometers.
Kilometers.
That's fucked.
Fuck me.
That's fiction.
I have to try and beat Jimmy. I'm going to go fact.
It's fact.
Yes.
The Mongol Derby held in Mongolia is considered the longest and toughest horse race, covering approximately 1,609 kilometers. Riders typically complete the race in 7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days for a horse race.
Nah, but they changed the horses, I read.
Oh, that is...
They changed the horses.
That can't be legal.
That's so
So
fucked.
apparently it's something about like the Genghis Khan era with the postal work and the horses. I don't know. It was, and they changed them. Bro, honestly, I read it. I was like, there is no way that they think this is true.
Wow. There you go.
Okay, so it's a draw right now.
Is there one question?
Tiebreaker, we'll say first to go in.
First to get it.
Okay. Nature Strip is Australia's top prize money-earning horse.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Do you know who is?
Prize money? Oh, I'm going to say Animo, but I don't know.
Jimmy, who is it?
Number one, all time,
All time.
Oh, all time.
Winks.
It's Winks.
Winks.
Nature
I
Strip.
didn't know all time. I thought you meant current.
Nature Strip has earned 20.6 million in prize money, while Winks holds the record with 26 million.
So I win.
So Jimmy wins.
How
No
good?
way.
Yeah.
I said
Said
fiction
Winks.
first.
Yeah, but you know what?
No.
You didn't get
Nah,
it.
wind back the tape.
Nah.
He said first one to get it wins.
All right.
Oh.
How good's
Wind
that?
back the tape. I'm taking that. That's two
Jimmy,
in a row
well
against
done.
you.
That's,
Thank you.
That's good.
Oh,
One
get
each.
stuff.
Great segment, Mick. I
No
love
way.
it.
Thanks, boys. I try my best
Mate,
for
I've
those
been
ones
robbed.
for you
I've
guys.
been robbed.
All right, listener questions for this week. We'll kick it off with at Luke DeSteph. If you're on a night out with the boys and a chick comes up to you, how long should you wait before you tell them you're in a relationship?
Luke, the first thing you say, you're in a relationship.
It's the first thing you say, Luke.
Well, normally what I do is I have my girlfriend on my lock screen. So I just flip the lock screen to him. I don't even speak.
Yeah.
Okay, now what do you really do, Jim?
Straight away.
Straight away.
So
honestly, I reckon.
I'll give him the good old palm to the chest.
Nah, so a girl comes up
Why are
to
you touching their chest, Jim?
Jimmy's straight to the chest. That's how we get cancelled,
Mate,
Jim.
that's cancelled in a
I'll
second.
give him a palm to the chest, but no, got a girlfriend.
Like the don't argue.
Don't argue.
Okay.
Nah, but seriously, not straight away. Like they just want to chat.
What?
It's not the first thing you say.
Gee whiz.
Oh, straight away. I have a girlfriend.
So she comes up to you, hey, how you going?
I have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend. Get away.
Okay,
Don't
for
argue.
legal purposes, we have a girlfriend.
Have you seen Greg Inglis highlights? Palm to the head. Bang.
left
Get away.
hand? Left hand?
Nah, either one.
A big don't argue and say you've got a
Yeah,
girlfriend.
that's it.
Luke's
Done.
trying to get us rolled here.
He is. All right, next question. At Ben_Ryan1313. Should Fox be picked for Origin over Campbell Graham if he's fit?
So we're talking about Fox on the wing, Campbell Graham on the wing, because obviously
Yeah.
Fox ain't playing centre.
No. I reckon if there was a one wing spot left, right
Because
wing,
To'o's got one wing.
Locked.
yeah, I'm going to go Stretch. He's been there. He's played for Kangaroos there, done a great job.
Yep.
He's been one of the most informed players this year, and he's leading the try scorer. So he's a freak.
But you know what's crazy is I'm going to go Campbell Graham. I think he has to be picked, whether that's centre or wing, he just has to be picked. But it's crazy because everyone's calling for Campbell to be picked. But when last year it was, where's Fox, where's Fox,
Yeah.
where's Fox?
Yeah.
Now it's like shifted. It's like, no.
Yeah.
We want
It's
Campbell.
like Stretch has to be in or there's going to be riots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Fox obviously coming back from an injury. But yeah, if he's fully fit, I think you still go Campbell purely based on form. But yeah, I don't know. We've got to see how Fox goes. He's got a few weeks.
If Fox comes back and starts scoring hat-tricks every week, cleans up his defence, pick him.
Nah, still pick Campbell. But like, you know, if Turbo gets injured, let's say, well, Campbell will be the centre.
That's
opens
another
up,
thing.
opens up
I don't
Fox
think
to
they
the
should
wing.
pick Turbo. He just doesn't look fit.
Oh, they got to pick him, but he's not right.
he's not
running right.
at all.
So
No.
apparently, this is from my dad, who's probably talking shit, that some Manly play this week against the Sharks on Sunday. He's got to have a big game. But then next week they play Sunday again against the Raiders, but the team would already be picked on the Saturday. So this Sunday is his almost last chance to prove that he's 100% fit.
Wow.
Really?
Apparently that
So that's probably why Fox came back this week as well. I reckon
reckon they rushed him
I
back?
reckon he's a bit underdone, but
He's
had
underdone.
to for the Origin stakes.
Wow.
so I think he's underdone. Fully 100%.
Hey, he'll still be
Fox,
the fastest man on the field.
Can't pick.
Tell you that much, but
will.
he won't be at full
Maybe
speed.
Fox back in the day when he was literally the number one winger, pick him. But now come back from injury, no, I don't like it.
Campbell's built for Origin. Those runs he does out of his own end, fuck, he's so tough. Like he just always
having
gone
a-
forward.
Massive season.
Huge year.
Next one, at Kian_Newman. As Australian League fans, do you honestly reckon there's a refereeing bias against the Warriors?
Was. Both.
Both.
Nah, not really. Like, I mean, every team gets hard done by. I think Warriors, what happens is they go into games as underdogs most times and everyone's second favourite team. So when something bad happens against them with the refs every now and then, everyone just gets behind the Warriors. Robbed.
I think-
robbed.
There was a few calls last against Penrith that, you know, probably didn't go their way. But I think, again, like Mick said, it probably happens to all the teams. Like, you know, you don't get, you know, that rub of the green that you want. But
If you sat down, you could probably find dodgy penalties against every single team.
yeah, I don't think there's a refereeing bias though against them.
Yeah, nah. You can't blame the refs. Like, if you're the best team on that day, you should be winning. Like, you can't just leave it up to the refs. But there might be a few dodgy calls here and there, but, you know, it is what it is. You just got to cop it. And, yeah, we're not blaming the refs here.
No. All right, next one, at BKR Sport. Does Age's head reflect sunlight?
Nah.
If I went bold, yeah, it would have. But
Close.
this number
Close.
2, no sunlight here, only dark shadows and sadness.
Feels nice at least.
But no, it does feel nice. Everyone keeps touching it at work. I was like,
Hey.
I
What's
think it's
doing?
like the fucking Buddha or something. Stomach, but
All right.
yeah, no.
Last one for this week, at Moody_67. Roosters to miss the 8. Thoughts?
It's looking probable.
It is, but then that happens every year.
Yep.
They start slow and then they just click into gear and they look like they're going to win the comp.
Yeah.
So
But we're almost halfway through
as much
the
as I
season.
hate them, as much as they pissed me off last week,
Yeah.
I'm not going to rule them out.
Roosters have an issue at the minute where they had it last year with their halves. Sam Walker, Kiri, they keep swapping between 6 and 7, 6 and 7. Sam Walker's in reserve grade now. Manu's 5'8". Manu Kiri, like, as soon as they sort their halves and they lock in the 2,
Yeah.
that's it. They'll go on their little streak. But for now, I was telling Age, Manu's a great ball runner. but he's not given distribution to any of his outside backs because he just runs. He almost had.
I don't think he passed once in his 20 attacking the line.
Yeah, the experiment's over. I think they bring back Sam Walker because they couldn't go any worse than what they're doing at the moment.
Exactly.
They were shit. They scored one try and it was the last minute.
Bring back
Game
Sam
was
Walker,
over.
get some confidence back in him because he's your future half.
He will be, yeah.
Like, Kiri, as bad as it is, he's got a few head knocks. How long left does he have?
It doesn't help Tedesco as well, been very out of form. One try out of the last 10 games for him.
He's been...
Even his run meters just completely dropped off.
Yeah, what do you think the go with Teddy is? A team's figuring him out, like after all this time? Is he not right? Is he getting unlucky? What?
I don't know. It's just one of those things that sometimes you have an off season. Because he's been playing at such a high level for the last 6 years, like ridiculously high level.
But he's still playing good. It's just not the Teddy
his level.
we know.
Exactly. So
Hopefully he turns it on for the Blues.
yeah,
I reckon he will.
I think he will. He's a big game player.
Yeah, I'm
He's
sure
the
they'll
captain.
turn it around and they'll make the 8.
I think they'll make the 8.
Yep.
Hopefully kick Dolphins out.
Alrighty, that's listener questions for this week.
My favourite segment is back. This or that. Mick, you love it, don't you?
Nah, it's a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. We're going to start with a bang. Score a match-winning try, but be the worst player on the field, or play your best game and lose by 1 point.
Match winning try.
Match winning try, you're still shit, but at least you get the accolades and your team wins.
Yeah, you've been the worst player in the field, but like that match winning try, you did that.
You did that.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, next one. Be a fast winger with poor tackling or a powerful forward with no speed.
So if you had to compare it to some players,
Yep.
who's got
A winger with no tackling, that's fast.
it's like Saab,
Saab.
poor Saab.
Carl Pereira, I don't know.
Yeah,
He had a bit of defensive
Marzu.
difficulties. He's not fast.
Oh, he has his moments.
He's just a fridge, bro. He's a powerful forward.
I reckon I'd be a powerful forward.
With no
Full
speed.
fridge, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Really?
you could be like a Josh Papali.
Like, post contact,
Papa or Bruno Ballo.
Yeah,
get him up the field. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for me.
Fast wing is not that crazy.
Yeah. I'll be a winger, though. Fuck, imagine just like burning cunts.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just get it and
but then
run.
you can't defend.
Just do a chip and chase.
You
And
probably get
Can't
dropped for
defend.
not defending.
You let in 5 tries a game.
yeah, but my attacks are so good they have to have me in there.
Okay, we'll keep you in. We'll keep you in winger.
Hey, be a star player on a bottom ranked team or a bench warmer on a top ranked team.
Start player, bottom ranked team.
Yep. At least you put yourself in a position to get picked for representative footy.
Yep.
So you wouldn't want to be on like the bench of a South or like a Panthers.
Not your whole career, no.
I mean, if you're a star player on like a bottom ranked team, you'll get like most of the accolades. I'm sure.
So who
A
would
lot
that
of the
be like?
recognition.
That'd be like Ben Hunt.
Ben
Do you,
Hunt,
do you reckon he's loving it?
but would he be loving it if he was on the bench?
I'd rather be
playing
like
20
Is his
minutes?
wallet loving it?
I'd rather
Probably.
be like, I don't know, Jai Arrow off the bench.
Nah,
for
it's
South.
it's not Gyro. We're
Thanks,
talking
bro.
we're talking worse than Gyro.
But yeah, star player.
Star player.
Hey, lock it in. Would you rather train a horse that always places second or a horse that wins one major race every few years?
Forgot it was Would You Rather. But
Well, it's a rip-off.
I think I'd go a horse that wins one major race every few years.
So it's like you, Jim, in terms of like your podcasting ability. Yep. You come out and you win a race, you pick the Melbourne Cup winner and do fuck all the rest of the year.
Yep, pretty much. I don't want to have a bridesmaid. Can't win.
Yeah, that is true. We hate a bridesmaid.
We hate bridesmaids.
Prize money though, not bad.
But then, like, I'm sure major race every few
Yeah.
years, you probably
Fuck it.
offset
Yeah.
that.
You could probably win one Melbourne Cup and just be happy for the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll take the one major race.
Yeah, I'm going to take it as well. This or that, be a successful horse racing punter or a successful trainer who never bets on races.
Successful trainer for me.
Lucrative. How lucrative are we talking?
Mate, very successful, very lucrative.
A lot of money, big
lot
cash.
of dosh. A lot of dosh coming in, Mick. What do you reckon?
Yeah, but you can do that with a trainer.
But if you're as a trainer, you can't
But you
bet.
can't bet.
But prize money from
Yeah,
races?
yeah,
Be
you-
enough surely to get you
Yeah,
over.
fucking oath it would be.
Yeah, but then you got to be waking up at 4 a.m. every morning. Gosh, look at
Yeah.
horse.
Or you can just punt and just
Nah, yeah, I'll be a lucrative horse racing punter like Jim.
You be Jim. Yeah, I want to be Jim.
I want to be
as well.
Jim.
All right.
This or that, be a skilled jockey riding underdogs or an average jockey riding the best horses.
Skill jockey. It's all about
Skilled
skill.
Yep.
I'll take an average jockey
If
riding
you're
some good
average
horses.
riding the best horses, you'll butcher them.
And you get crucified online.
Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
if you're-
imagine riding Winks and you fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're on Winks, there's a great chance you're going to win as long as you don't fuck the ride up.
Yeah,
that
but you're
badly.
average.
Yeah, but average is enough to get Winks over.
Maybe they're not talking about the Winxes of the world.
Who? Good horse. Who's a good horse? Zaki.
Zaki's a good horse.
Yeah.
You'd
I'd
butcher
rather be
Zaki.
an average, but I'm not a jockey. If I was an average jockey, I'd love to be on Zaki.
You'd butcher him as an average jockey.
Thank you, Age.
Thanks, Age.
Well,
but
that's
that's,
this or that.
real good.
thank God.
All good.
That was a struggle.
Well, Mick, strap yourself in. Age's irrelevant fact is back. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can.
So last week we did fill up the fridge. We all pick a prop. So that's it. Fill up the fridge.
Yep.
Can I pick a lock, Mick?
No.
Can I pick a second rower?
Has
Let me
to be
think.
a prop.
No.
What about like a fridge playing centers like Tafare?
Let me think. No.
Has to be a front rower.
Has to be a prop or a bench prop max. So last week I went TPJ, Jimmy went Laurie, and Adrian went.
I forgot, but he was shit. I think it was Balo. I should have done AFB. Should have done AFB.
So who you going this week? Redemption.
Mate, redemption. I'm going Thomas Burgess, the English fridge.
English import fridge.
Yes. English fridges are good.
He's got a good freezer compartment.
Yep. He scores tries.
He does score
Mate, there's a
tries.
lot of meat pies in that fridge. I'm telling you that.
A lot. And non-Latina ones
Yeah,
too.
non-Tina meat pies are in the English fridge.
Beautiful.
And you know what you get, Jim? You get $11
How good's that?
against Tigers.
Value.
Hey, against Tigers.
Value City.
I'm going this week in terms of fridges. I'm going like your skinny glass fridge that you might store like juices, your champagnes.
Robust.
Yeah, just
Any pies in there?
Agile.
no meat pies.
No pies.
I'm talking all like just nice drinks.
Drinks.
Drink
Drink fridge.
A nice
With
drinks
the water
bar
filter?
fridge. No water filter.
Oh.
Just glass panel.
Wow, okay.
So you can see right through, you know exactly what you're going to get. Tino
Nice.
Fasua Malawi, $6. That's as good as anything.
$6 for a front row, Mick.
That's good.
Mate,
Shit.
Well done.
Fill up the fridge.
Mate, you're going to put 2-minute noodles in your fridge at that rate.
I'm going to put some VBs in there because it's going to be a hard-earned try.
All right,
Jim?
for me, Leo Thompson.
Nah.
Nah, that's shit.
From
Shit.
the Newcastle
You
Knights.
just picked the worst, like
I've got
the
some-
least likely to score.
I've got some stats.
Oh, I don't want to hear them.
25 games, 0 tries. That's not stats. However, he's playing good footy this year, Leo Thompson. He's knocking on the door, Age, as you know, I'd like to say.
And that's in the same game as Tino.
He is.
So
Are we same game multing that?
We are.
Dual fridges.
Jim,
You know
when
the double doors that open?
Mate, the whole
dual
fridge.
that's Thompson and Fatino
Yeah,
like that.
Thompson and
Jim, when
Tino.
you have to pick these like trifecta ones,
Just
and
go
these,
and-
do you just close your eyes and think, who's the fucking not going to score?
I'm just going left field a bit, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're going like too far left.
But that's
It
not
is a
helping
bit far
us
left.
or
you're
the
not
punters.
helping anyone at home.
I'm sure the punters will ride me home.
Yeah,
Leo
until they
Thompson.
don't
Leo
score.
Thompson.
Leo scores, man.
If Leo
Far
scores,
out.
we will come
We'll
here and
respect you.
we'll feel so,
$11
so good for you.
for those.
He's the same as Tom Burgess, and Tom scored that many tries in
Well,
his career.
mate, that's saying something. He's the same as Tom Burgess.
I was saying
So
that
he's going to
has
score.
value. That's what it's saying.
Even though he should be 1,000 to 1,
Mate,
$11.
It's like
Leo
Bing
Thompson.
Lee, bro. Tom Burgess is on sale and he's a hot special.
Man, it's like Alex Tor. Every week he's $12. Should be 120. He's never
Should be
going
a
to
million to
score.
1.
Anyway,
Tip of the week. Age, you
tip
got
of
one?
the week. Well, I'm in the sin bin, as you know.
Thank God.
And my tip, the lesson I learnt: do not trust the Roosters.
That's fair.
That's a great
Do
tip.
not trust them. I don't care how short they are. I don't care if they're in good form.
Yeah,
Don't trust them.
beautiful.
That's fair.
My tip of the week, Mother's Day on Sunday. It's a reminder. So make sure to get your mum something nice. Take her out. And yes, enjoy.
Do you buy your girlfriend a present on Mother's Day?
Your
Is
girlfriend?
Is
Yeah.
she the
No.
mother of your child?
She could be.
Is she right
But
now?
do you have a
Not
child?
now.
Well, then
Okay,
no.
well then no.
She's not a
Don't
mother.
you call your girlfriend mummy, Mick?
No, I don't.
Do you do you suck on your girlfriend's nipples?
I shall.
Then you get her a present.
So
apparently that's how it goes.
That's how it works. If you suck your misso's
Nipples?
you
have to get a present.
So,
So just-
guys listening out there, keep that in mind this Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow, that was interesting. My tip of the week is complete contrast. A lot of you listen to the pod, but don't subscribe or don't follow on the Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. Just do it. It's one click. Pause it.
just be
do
better.
it. Just be better.
Do better.
It's Mother's Day. We're your mums. That's it.
Do
follow.
better.
Nah, we're
Log
not.
off.
We're not their mums, Mick. That's fucked.
We're their mums.
We're your mums, apparently. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, hope you're enjoying our content. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you on Sunday, 11 a.m. Bryson, Goodwin.
Have a good week, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.